here this week is that at Cheltenham Town Hall is the Times Science Festival, and GCHQ have a recruiting stand there, and they've got an Enigma machine, and we have a video link so that we can see each other, and they are sending us a daily message encrypted on Enigma, and the task of the Bombe team is to try to break the message. That is being done both on the Bombe and on a checking machine, and then finally when we are able to get the key out, we then go to the Typex machine, a British Cipher machine, and the one we have is modified to work like an Enigma machine, and on that Typex machine we set up the key of the day, and then if we've got everything correct we are able to decipher the message. And the joy of that system, as happened during the war, is that the settings of the Enigma machine do not change during the day, so that all the other messages that are sent to us during the course of the day, we just simply sit down at the Typex machine and decipher the messages.
Throughout the week, the Bombe team have been receiving encrypted messages to be broken by the team. The first process is to produce a menu using a crib. This process can take several minutes to half an hour or so. The Bombe is then set up using that menu. The complete run can take approximately 15 to 20 minutes. The Bombe will stop a number of times depending on the strength of the menu. In the case of a very strong menu, it may only stop once. What the Bombe is doing is scanning through 26 by 26 by 26 possible rotor positions and discounting all the positions that cannot produce a correct result, leaving just a few possible positions that could be correct. Each time the machine stops, it indicates a set of characters which are entered into the checking machine. This can then confirm which of the stops has produced the correct result. When this happens, we have part of the key for the day. It's then up to the team, using the checking machine together with a special slide rule, to work out the complete key of the day. This is the longest part of the process, which can take an hour or two to complete. When complete, then the Typex machine is set up with this key and the encrypted messages typed in, thus producing plain text on a paper tape. Although this is not the first time the reconstructed Bombe has been used, it's the first time since the demise of the original machines that it's been used to emulate what was an everyday occurrence. Here at Bletchley Park and other venues used by the Allies, where many staff and Bombe machines worked 24 hours a day, non-stop. The conditions in which they worked would have been very different to that seen here today, as there were multiples of the Bombe in one room, creating lots of noise, heat and oily fumes given off from the total loss lubricating system. This would not be acceptable in this day and age. Conditions here this week, although noisy, are much more civilised. We've been breaking the Enigma codes all week sent to us from the stand of GCHQ at the Cheltenham Science Festival. Once the key for the day had been found, the public were invited at the Cheltenham end to use the Enigma machine belonging to GCHQ to encrypt short messages which were sent to Bletchley Park via modern and original techniques to be broken by the Bombe team and then set back to them in plain language. Considering there are 158 million different permutations that a three-wheel Enigma machine can be set, it shows how remarkable the creation of the Bombe machine was. Conceived from an idea by Polish cryptologist Marian Rejewski, Alan Turing developed the Bombe in 1939. It was refined in 1940 by Gordon Welshman. Variations of this were later used by the United States Army and Navy.
Milton Keynes Amateur Radio Society, based here at Bletchley Park, are taking part in this event by receiving signals from Cheltenham Town Hall via radio using Morse code, as was done during World War II by the Y stations that were distributed all around the country. Some licensed radio amateurs recruited by the Radio Security Service also performed this task. The signals were all sent to the headquarters of the Y service for comparison purposes, as due to varying reception conditions, some copies may have been incomplete. Therefore, what one operator had missed, another may have copied. We are monitoring from 2 locations on the park to make sure we have a good copy of the encrypted message. Once we are satisfied that we have a solid copy, the message is then delivered to the bomb room for decryption.
During the weekend that Milton Keynes Amateur Radio Society was involved with the Enigma Cipher Challenge, reception conditions varied from good to impossible due to high solar activity which affects radio communications, proving that receiving Enigma traffic during World War II was never guaranteed.